Okay, we're back. And I could not find, for the life of me, a repair point here. And I'm wondering if it has anything to do with, like, this unlocks some warehouse access. And I don't know if it's this warehouse or a different warehouse. I think it's this warehouse, which is because I don't have this warehouse either. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to try and unlock this warehouse and hope that it provides me with what I'm looking for. And this is this particular task is basically pick up 3 things of garbage. The problem is one of them is kind of off-road, and I think we're gonna try and get the off-road one first. Let's see. Can I get this? I get this pushed back. Will it go all the way on the back? I can push, 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 push. There, just like that. Back, perfect. That way I can possibly overload with a 2-wheel drive highway truck. Possibly. Okay, I see the other one. This is the one that's sort of off-road. I have no idea how this path is. Might be a very bad decision. But the other one is up at the warehouse, sort of along the road, and then we just have to take the road around and turn it in at the other warehouse, which is weird, but so let's see, how does this road look? It's barricaded off. Doable so far. If I don't hit this tree. Yeah, I don't really want to be overloading this, but I'll overload the road. We'll see how it goes. So hopefully everybody's enjoying the series so far. I'm having a blast in Scandinavia here. It's and just like even using this truck. Oh, it's like right here. Okay, we'll take it. That was not bad at all. Kind of expected it to be like in the dirt somewhere. I mean, I guess it is kind of in the dirt, but hard dirt, you know, difficult. Picking up garbage. Here we are again. Right. About like that. Oops, packer. Okay. So, can I get out this way? How's this look? I guess we can try it. It looks like a pretty solid looking path. And then that takes us right to where we need to be on the other side of this. Okay, I can see right where this one is too, by the way. It's right next to a fuel trailer that I want to steal some fuel from. I think we're just going to leave that fuel trailer there. It's probably a good spot for it. Yeah, and then we just have to drive all the way around to the southern warehouse that is still locked. That is the metal beams warehouse, but it apparently is also where you turn in garbage. Ooh, this hill could give us some issues. I don't see any good trees up here. Try and not go into this mud. Try and not fall off the cliff at the same time. This was the shortcut, so it's probably not as good as just going back to the road, but that's okay. We're making it. Yeah, I am genuinely impressed by this TranStar and the fact that, I mean, yeah, it's got the good, I have it fairly upgraded, right? I don't have the lift for it because that's, I believe, in Maine. So it's still rocking 39-inch Jat tires, like little dinky Jat tires. They are Jat tires, though. They are off-road. Not as good as UOD2s, but in mud at least. But they are a little more wide, which is why I'm preferring these ones on this truck, particularly just for stability. I really don't want to flip this thing, if at all possible. So yeah, I'm gonna try and just place that one sideways on that last slot. And if we have to pick it up, we have to pick it up. That's why you have a crane. Because if you drop cargo or you flip or whatever, then you can just pick it up off the ground. Don't have to go get it again. I guess, speaking of cranes and my buddies that are just starting the game out in their multiplayer adventure, which they are still having a complete blast with it, which I'm really enjoying. That okay? Thought that was a mud pit. I was like a little scared for a second. Right. But yeah, they tried to do, you know, the Michigan task where you have to pick all the oil barrels out of the river. They tried to do that, and apparently it ended poorly with many tips. And I'm like, ah, yes, I remember that first time of using a crane. And that's kind of why I was so shy of using a crane for such a long time. Just having a bad experience. The first experience with it is always a little rough. But you know, as I've said multiple times now, I'm definitely a big fan of the crane. I feel naked without it. Like if I have a vehicle, I just tend to put a crane on it because I feel like I need it. Get that other side pushed in just a hair. Oh, nope. Now it's uneven. Okay. OCD. It's not going to go even because of that bar in the middle. That's fine. Refuel from there to me. Okay. So we just have to be extra careful with this, which I'm not necessarily known for being super careful, but I guess I'm more careful than some. I tend to, I will say, driving this thing versus driving something that has more, because I was thinking, I was like, I'll bring the S11E08 out here and do this, and then I was like, nah, I can do it with this. But like, I drive this and I'm a little more careful, right? I tend to be a little more hyper attentive to what's going on with the vehicle and where I'm driving and that kind of thing. Whereas like I just kind of drive wherever with vehicles that I know can handle it, and that's when I tip. And so if I try and pretend like the vehicles are underpowered, even if they are more than powerful enough for what I'm doing, I think I'll probably tip less. To the recycling plant. So this might open up our repair facility. Might. It'll definitely open a warehouse that we do need because it's got, I believe, cargo containers, which we need a few of. One or two. I don't remember exactly how many. And this is where it's gonna fall off, possibly going over the railroad tracks, and then through that mud pit. This is where we got to be careful with it. Oop, I got to come back over it. but it's also got the cable cars that we need to take up the ski hill at some point. Not a terrible path. You take it from that warehouse, just cut through, and then you're basically on the other side of the bridge in Mountain Ridge. I've been saying it wrong for a few episodes now. Mountain Ridge is the actual name of the other the other map. I'll get it eventually. I'll get it by the time we're done with the series. I'll remember. If you've been watching me for a while, or if you're new here, either way, I'm terrible with names. I just make up random names for things, and that's just what I do. So, welcome. This is me thing. I make up words. Okay, let's not knock this off on a pole. This thing gets astronomically good fuel economy too, which is another reason why I'm enjoying using it, because hard mode. It's I mean, I'm using approximately 1 gallon a minute in high with the high range, so it's got some pretty decent speed in high range. If I like wide open throttle it, it gets a little squirrely, so I'm okay just staying in high. Driving down the road in high is good with me. Some people are more in a hurry and that kind of thing, but it is what it is. Right. So this part right here, we got to cut kind of close to this pole. So we kind of got to not knock off our thing here. Oh, and we got to go over this. This thing's gonna... stupid. I was gonna say that thing's gonna stop us from moving forward again. We got a big rock right here. That's always in the way the first time through. Driving over it though. And let's not knock that off on that pole, and then we're pretty much home free from there. There's a couple of little cracks in the road, I think, on the bottom side. I don't remember. There might be on the way to the warehouse. We'll see. All right. Stop and get some fuel. Then we have that other little scout trailer that's on the other end of the map. So yeah, I think we have there's actually a fuel carrier on this map too. There's like a free tow behind 529 liter or 529 gallon. Ooh, this is tight. But yeah, there's a fuel trailer to find on this map. It's over on this side too. It's like somewhere up in here, I think, or maybe in here. I don't remember. I'll look on the map again. But as we start unlocking things, we'll find it, bring it out. So yeah, I don't think fuel will be a problem on this map. I don't think I'm going to need to bring a fuel truck. We'll just use the excess fuel trailers. There's a scout trailer as well that there's another like scout repair trailer. So if for some reason we can't figure out repairs, which is possible, we'll just sell the repair. I am not driving the Kodiak up the hill to replenish it. We'll sell the repair add-on and just buy another one, because I think they're like 5,000 or 6,000 only. Still cheaper than transferring it back to somewhere else to pay to refill it. We gotta do something with this at some point too. Well, that worked out. Like I said, I was going to bring the Azov 7 and overkill this, but then it would have been like I would have had to swap it to a flatbed and overload all three, put 2 sideways and 1 on top, and it could have done it, but I think I'd rather just do it this way, because I can just turn in 2 and then pack this one, push it back a little bit, pack it, and We'll see what happens. This also progresses us to unlocking this warehouse as well. Because you got to do all the garbage quests as well. You pretty much have to do like everything. It's dumb. I don't really understand it. Push. Push, push, push. Stage completed. Do we have to pick up 2 metal beams? Wait a minute. There are metal beams on the ground somewhere? What's happening here? Hold. Consulting the map. I didn't realize there was a second phase. Oh, there is 2 spawn that spawn on the ground. Where are these things? I think they're actually right here. Yes, they are. I see them. Okay. So we just gotta grab these 2 metal beams. And okay, this worked out well. Grabbing a 5-slot trailer for this was the smart decision. There. So this actually is 2 metal beams that I didn't need to craft. Because I did. I'm sure I counted these when I was. Let me look at my spreadsheet. Hold. What is this task called? Collecting waste? Collecting waste. Spawned cargo, 2 metal beams. Yep. 2 metal beams, 3 garbage. Okay, well, I'm marking it. And that means we have 2 extra metal beams, which is okay. I'll have to pay attention to that. I did mark it down on the spreadsheet that it's spawned cargo. But obviously I don't know if it means all of it spawned or part of it, but maybe I can fix that at some point. Get this whooshed. Oh, further down. Whoosh. Hey, you. Back. Perfect. Come on. Get. Turn the right way. Come on. You can do it. That might pack. Yep, okay. Alright, so where does this go? Does this go back to the train station? Yeah, it does. Alright, so back around. Easy enough. I'll take it. This will tell us, hopefully, this means that my repair facility is now open. Because the warehouse is open. I feel like it's gotta be. They can't have one repair place for hard mode all the way up the frickin' hill. That would be awful. I should be taking this with me at one of these trips through, but you know. So we might use more of these. I mean, I'm gonna switch it up, obviously. Like, eventually, I think we're gonna start working on the stuff up the hill, because that poor. Every time, I swear, we end up neglecting our taiga. Our taiga's just been sitting connected to that trailer for like 3 episodes, just chilling up there, just being cold up on the hill by itself. 2 medium planks just hanging out. And it's waiting for that contract to be done. And I think we can actually do that contract now, because it was held behind the one for the railway tracks. Pretty sure that one unlocked quite a bit. Doing the 2 railroad pieces unlocked quite a bit. So refuel. One more trip through the mud, turn this in. And we'll figure out what we're going to do next. We'll take a look and see if we could bring the movie trailer. I know we unlocked another movie trailer. It actually comes over to this map. So we could take the movie trailer back down the hill. We could start moving stuff up the ski hill. We could do some picking up stuff off the ground quests, because there's a couple of those. There's one here and one over there. There's a couple of things we're going to need to do. You know, we should use the burlap at some point. I only used it that one time. I know it's kind of crappy and I just don't like it, but I should use it more. It is really good. It's like really good, but it's also just really slow. That's the only bad part about it. But burlap is finally upgraded. So we should probably use it at some point. I guess if we find another scout-like task to do that's not like a race, because it's a turd, it's slow, then we'll pull the burlap out. Okay, I think the top priority here is to try and see if we can get. Ooh, I'm hitting buttons. See if we can get this repair facility, if it actually is a repair facility. I hope this is where it happens. I'm guessing right there is the loading dock for the warehouse. And then hopefully over here will be a repair place. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense if you have to unlock this warehouse first. It doesn't unlock the repair point either. Metal beams. 1, 2. Okay, warehouse is now available. So the question is, did we create a repair zone somewhere in here? So there's still just not a repair zone. Because I'm wondering if we need to do this element of water quest as well. That's this one up here, which is a bunch of pick stuff off the ground. And I think this is the wrong vehicle for it. Yep, there's the warehouse. Can I? Okay, here's a question. Ooh, I could just cheat. Okay, how many service spare parts do we need? Hold on. Service spare parts. We need... Consulting the spreadsheet. Service spare parts. 2. We already did the ones over there. So those are done. That one is spawn, so I only need 7. And 4 of them are from this spawned quest, so I actually only need 3. And there is 12 here. I mean, this is like extra cheaty, but we're gonna make this trip one more time, because I don't think this thing can go. If you notice where this is all in like the extra mud portion of this, and you have to pick them up off like out of the river. And I could just go get a different vehicle, or I could just drive this over to the warehouse that I know this can get to very easily, and then turn it in with 4 service spare parts from that warehouse. And we have spare, so I don't feel so bad about it. We're gonna make this trip one more time. And if it doesn't unlock, I don't know what to do after this. Like I said, we're probably just gonna like sell the repair add-on for the Kodiak and then buy another one so it's replenished that way. because repair add-ons do come full when you buy them, just not their fuel counterparts. So that might be what we're gonna do if we don't get it, because there's no other repair warehouse. Now I did take a look. This is jumping way ahead. I did look in British Columbia. There is 2 repair facilities even on the first map, and then there's 2 on the second map. So there's like a plethora of restocking, resupply zones, I guess is what they're called. So there's 4 of them. I did look on that on Map Runner as well, just to make sure that it wasn't like a Snowrunner being wrong thing. Okay, poor tree. Don't. That's scary. We'll see how it is coming back through there. Hopefully it's gone by the time we tree's just like, nope. It's a little excited. That tree got a little happy. But yeah, so there's, like I said, there's 4 resupply zones in British Columbia. So worst case scenario, we could like limp it, try and take broken vehicles to British Columbia, and then we just have to drive across the river to get something to repair with. And we could refill something. We could maybe equip take the maintenance add-on off, even though it's going to empty it, and put it on something more capable to drive it across the river. Let's see. Because you can drive across the river. First thing, like out of the gate, there's a ferry, but you can just drive across. It's just you need something that's fairly off-road capable to get through the deep part of the river. And we could just drive across and fill up. Back again, Mr. Warehouse. You know what? We're gonna try something. When I was watching the is when I go through editing, obviously I watch most of the episode, and I was noticing I turned in a spot that I didn't want to turn in, but actually looks like it might work as another path through here. So we're gonna forsign something here. If it doesn't work, we should be able to back down the hill. Might be even another path through here. See if I can see it. Hey, rocks. Stop holding me up. Yeah, right about in front of this rock. Not this rock. The one that we drive on. I was like making a hard right, and I was like, oh, that's the wrong way. Well, is it? Is it though? I guess we smashed our truck. Ooh, okay. A little hard for a non-all-wheel drive truck. Now, if I would have went a little further to the right, it probably would have been better. Here, like that. Yep, I just needed to go further right. Could have made that easily. But yeah, this just takes us on the other side of the railroad tracks. Ooh, there's some rocks here. Let's skip those rocks. Yeah, this is a little harder. Am I stuck on? Stuck on a rock? I don't know what I'm stuck on. Mistakes were made. Okay. Why can I not get through here? It's like something's preventing me from moving forward. And we gotta just like get over it. Is there a rock? I might be on a rock. Ooh. Alright, it might be time to Might be time to abandon mission. I think we're just gonna go our normal route. There's something. Oh, there was a big ass rock underneath me. That's what it was. Yeah, just too many rocks. Too many rocks for a 2-wheel drive truck. If I had a 4-wheel drive truck, though, I would definitely go that way. It's shorter. I don't have to make such a hard turn at the end. So that is another way. I think it's just reserved for something slightly more capable. This is definitely the easy way. Because there's like no rocks and it's very flat, very not muddy. That's okay. We learned. That is another possible route to get to this warehouse. Let's not pop a tire going over this. Slow. Okay, service, spare parts. The other thing we need service spare parts for over here. Renewing the cycle of freezing adventure. What is a freezing adventure? What is a freezing adventure? A freezing adventure. Service spare parts. I didn't say anything to you, phone. Yeah, let's grab an extra one while we're here. We'll do some efficient cargoing. Oh. We'll just pick one off and drop it on the ground over there. Buy that, because then we can pick it up with whatever we get the 2. We'll have probably a 5-slot trailer for the 2 service or metal beams for that task, so we'll pick it up with whatever we brought metal beams off with when we do that one, instead of coming all the way over here. And this is why I made the spreadsheet. So I can do stuff like that. And be like, okay, I know I need more service spare parts, but what do I need it for? And is it on the way to where I'm going? So I can just like pick an extra one up and drop it off. And yes, that is the case. It's much later and that task is still locked. That contract, I should say, is still locked. Uh-oh. What am I stuck on? I'm stuck on another rock, aren't I? Come on. Get up this hill. I know you can do it. I guess this is like fully loaded. Come on. Come on. You got it. Good boy. I mean, we may as well. We've been ending episodes moving big trailers, so I think we'll bring the movie trailer over. Is this my? This is my stop. Yep. Break. Like, wait. You go right there. That's your new home. Until later. All right. Maybe we'll get a repair facility. Maybe this time. Maybe not. I don't know. Watch it. It'll show up after we do that last one that opens up the last warehouse. That's when it's going to show up. Watch. I'm calling it. It's not going to be now. It's going to be later. Okay, we're almost there. And we're going to be moving another big trailer at night. That's okay. 20 minutes should be enough. I think it's got to go... I don't know which side it's got to go on. We'll take a look after this. It's one of the movie sets here. I'm sure we probably have to drive it with all of the things open still, which is hilarious. It's one of... So my buddy that I work with is the one that's playing Snowrunner, and his buddy is also playing with him. He's like way serious into it. He's like driving in first person and like making it a challenge, right? And he's like really upset about how unrealistic. He's like, nobody would live here. I don't understand this. There's no possible way people would live in Island Lake. And I'm like, yeah, well, you know, that's why their truck is stuck in the middle of the water. You need to help them get it out, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We still not have a repair thing? I don't see a repair thing. Okay, well, let's take a look at... Is it this one? Yep. Oh, we just have to come to this one. Yeah, and this is where that Service Scout trailer is. Okay, that's easy enough. Let's go do that. Start. I will be back in a sec. Okay, we're fixing a bit of a traffic jam that I have going on up here. This is in the way of that. That's in the way of the other one. We're just getting stuff out of the way here. I will have to do some cleanup up here after this. But yeah, this was the remnants of moving that terrible trailer. And we now have an extra gigantic trailer. Just in case, you know, you needed some more extra gigantic trailers. Let's not let that roll down the hill. Okay, and time to move a movie trailer that has all the stuff out. And this stupid thing is in the way as well. I don't think that thing goes away. It's one of those trailers that just remains. Let's see if I can... Boy, this thing backs up trailers really good. I kind of want to try using this for some other stuff, but I am like kind of reserving it to just move this trailer around permanently as well. Oh, we got some graphical glitch going on. Happens sometimes. Come on. Come on, you pokey. Get out of there. Like not shifting. For some reason that happens sometimes where things just don't shift out of first. There it goes. Like I'm going downhill. This thing is was a good purchase. I'm happy with this thing. Even though it's again very niche, just like the Ankh was, you know, like the Ankh I was kind of worried about, but it turned out to be a really good purchase because it's very capable and is a very good fuel truck. Like I needed a good fuel truck, and that it serves the purpose of that, and it can tow trailers with the fuel truck on it, and just a good vehicle. And this thing so far has been pretty darn good too. So the thing that I figured out is this is also just sort of a tip, I guess. So where I have the, you'll see it when you go past it, the GMC is parked by the crack in the road. And the reason why I parked it by the crack in the road was assuming that I could just log in, honk the horn to knock the barricade out of the way, and have it be out of the way when vehicles would come. Well, every time I've logged in, I've checked the GMC and I go, huh, barricades aren't there. Apparently, stuff doesn't respawn if you park a vehicle by it. So, and I believe I've heard that before, and I don't remember who I heard it from, so I apologize if I forget who mentioned that, but I definitely remember hearing that from somebody at some point. Ooh, okay. But, yeah, that's the thing. Okay. Get out of this pit. Got a little bit high centered there, and it kind of stuck me. So yeah, it's a handy little thing to not have to worry about it, really. Just we go down the hill by the sign. Yeah, let's go that way. I mean, we are moving the movie star while he's sitting in here getting jostled around in this off-road trail with all the doors open. Yeah. We're gonna make him spill his line of Coke. Come on, let's go. Shake it up in there. That's a hill. That is a hill, that's for sure. I haven't come up this way, I've only come down this way. Oh, we have a traffic jam. I don't think I'm going to be able to get past this. That rock gonna, no, let's just push the trailer out of the way. Yeah, that works. I totally forgot the boron was still up here. I left the vehicle. I thought I got them all. Well, now I know. Oh, sorry. Had to sneeze. This is that little hole right there. And then we have our dip going down the hill. And then we just have a hard turn at, ooh, slow. Slow. As I was saying, we have our hard turn at the end. Got a little scary there. We'll shake up the movie star a little bit. I feel like this would be really funny if there really was a person just, or people in this big trailer, like having a party, and you're just like, all right, let's go. And you just like take them through the bumpiest, crappiest trail you can find. That would be outstandingly hilarious. Okay. Back to fuel conserving mode. This thing is drastic difference between all-wheel drive on and all-wheel drive off. That's for sure. Let's just sneak over here and get some gas. Oop, I'm not close enough. I suppose we could have... Oh. We could have just gotten it from the GMC. Okay, so which one is this? This is the one at the bottom. So we need to go the long way to the other side. How does this do, like, wide out? Not bad. 2.6, 2.5. Not great, but it's not bad. And we're moving. We're not moving dangerously, though. It's not like fishtailing or anything. Yeah, that's not bad. We gotta watch out for our crack, our famous tire popping, tank popping, suspension popping crack. I just don't know how to navigate it any other way than just to go through it, though. Like, you could try and go around, but it looks like way more difficult to go around. But yeah, you'll see. I haven't even. We just moved to this map. You saw me transfer to this map basically, and so there should be barricades here. Oh, what did I leave? Oh, that's the. I'm like, what is here? As I was just chilling, I was thinking I was gonna be picking up metal rolls and stuff, and I was like, we'll just leave it over here. Scattered vehicles everywhere. Okay, so crack of death. Like, you could probably go around the left, but this looks like really challenging. And then this little spot right here, this bump, is what like completely destroyed my PT681. So you just have to go over it this slow. You just have to be like extra snail pace going over this. And then yeah, I brought the Kodiak is over here because it was like, oh shoot, I gotta quick repair it before I lose all my fuel. So I just turboed the Kodiak over to repair it. So that's the aftermath of that situation. Oh shoot, I needed to... No, I did not. That's right. We're not going in the top. We're going in the side. So we got to go this way, and then we got to go through the mud. We take the movie star through some bumpy path again. We have another fuel trailer. I think we do have another fuel trailer over here. Yeah, we do. We have a couple. Like I said, they're just sort of scattered about at the moment, and we're making a... All right, boys. Hold on to your coke. Don't spill your drinks. Can I high gear through this? Probably. You want to make a right. Tip the drinks of the movie star. Knock their food over. Oh yeah, there's lights on in there and everything. There's a party going on in there. Make the hookers fall off the bed. Whatever's going on in there. Movie star things. think there's a fuel trailer just past the gas station. And then there's also the one that I left there. It's actually one that's like right by the turn into this warehouse. Or to this movie set. Not a warehouse. Alright, we made it. A high is extra sippy. Gets nice and low. But we'll move a little faster. How are we doing on time? We're doing good on time. I don't know where that fuel trailer went. I think it's the one that we brought back into this zone. Yep, it's gone. It's somewhere. It must be the one that we left in front of that warehouse. Fine. We're good yet. See if we get another move of this thing after this. I don't remember if there's another move or not. I feel like there is at least one more. Come on. Maybe finally the things will close when we move it the last time. Like, it's cool that they animated him to come out. Like, that's super neat. It's just weird that they make you tow it around open the whole time. I know, broken record. I've said that a lot, but it's still funny. Like, every single one, in real life, every single one of these pop-outs would be broken. They'd all be broke. All the hinges, the tracks and stuff would all just be snapped from shaking, being open. Okay, where's the entrance to here? I think it's right by where I left the fuel trailer. Not there. Definitely not there. Yep, it is like right by that fuel trailer. Or I can go in here. Let's go by the fuel trailer. Okay, that one's getting low, which is good. And there's our little, got a little bit of fuel and repair points in it. So worst case scenario, we'll bring a scout out and grab that guy. All right, movie stars. You have arrived. So does that open? Oh, we got to do this one first, which we need to do. Is renewing the cycle the one that opens the cement and service spare parts? Oh, that's where the other two service spare parts goes. That's right there, though. Cement is up the road. You know what? We have something we haven't used in a while. This guy's just hanging out up here. I feel like renewing the cycle is the one that unlocks the quest for this warehouse. Oh, it relocked. Okay, so we got to do renewing the cycle and then recycling waste is what gives us this one. So renewing the cycle, which we will accept and do this next. That'll be in the next one. I'm just gonna head over there and pick up some cement for the end of the episode, seeing as we've made that path like a gajillion times. And then a finishing touch. Is that what it said it needed? Yeah, a finishing touch, which requires grim background, so we need renewing the cycle to do that. Cargo container. Ah, that's where the cargo containers come in. 2 wooden planks from the other map. And then we can move the movie star one last time from there to here. And then I think we're done moving the movie trailer. And then we can finally do recycling waste, which is picking up more garbage. More garbage. There's some garbage over here, and there's some garbage over somewhere else. And then we finally have this warehouse open, which is metal beams. So, where am I going? I gotta turn around. So anyhow, that is where we're gonna leave it for the day. Like I said, I'm just gonna go get some cement from this warehouse up here, and we'll start heading it this way with the old W990. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.